excitement in the fast car.
What is this love? What are we waiting for? Life can be tough, so I need you more and more. You need to stay with me all night till I sleep. I'm feeling great, I feel alright. In my dreams, you need to stay with me all night till I sleep. I'm feeling great, I feel alright. In my dreams. Jumbo jet. It wasn't easy, but nothing is. No. When I feel heavy metal, and I feel that I need when I lie and I'm easy all of the time, but I'm never sure why I need you. Please, I need you. Down when I was young. It's not my problem. It's not my problem. When I feel heavy metal, and I feel that I need when I lie and I'm easy all of the time, but I'm never sure why I need you.
Philadelphia is known for having some very vocal fans, and nearly 70,000 of them are letting their voices be heard already. Welcome inside Lincoln Financial Field. Today, an exciting battle in the NFC between the Washington Commanders and the Philadelphia Eagles. On one sideline, look at the head coach of the Commanders. They've been playing some of their best football, winning 8 of their last 10 games. Across the field, head coach Nick Sirianni of the Eagles. These guys more than motivated for this contest, ready to take the field here at home. Kicker Matt Gay ready to get this started. Kate Scott and Brock Heward with you on the call. And we're underway here in South Philadelphia. This return starts at the 5. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. Gets at the 25-yard line. Well, here come the Eagles for their opening drive. They're led out by the reigning NFL MVP. He's finished top 5 in voting 4 of the last 5 seasons, Josh Allen.
A win is a win for him, whether he goes for 400 yards and 5 touchdowns, Kate, or maybe he just finds the end zone once like last week. And being the team first guy he is, he'd be more than happy to end the game with just 1 touchdown pass, or maybe even no touchdown passes, as long as they get the win in the end.
Now about 29 yards on that play, partner, as they get the chains reset. One play in, Brock, in this drive is already in enemy territory. Allen Allen setting up play action. Back to Kirk, and he's got it again. And he's going to be taken down a yard shy of the 25. 20 yards on that play. And that'll be good for a Philadelphia first down.
The number's pretty clear, Kate. You get explosive plays. Those explosive plays on drives lead to points. You can't ask for a better start offensively.
This is caught by Jalen Waddle. And he gets this forward to the 19.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
To the air again, Allen. This finds Franklin. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
First and 10 at the 13-yard line.
I see the bunch of mean guys in the band and a tie. Going on the west side, giving side eyes. Ain't nobody that I really recognize. I ain't surprised to ride the killer vibe. Probably the reason you.
All right, they look set now. Here we go, first and 10.
Brown 80!
Play action now with Allen. He's got it. And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
He shovels this one forward. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles take a 6-0 lead on their opening drive. So a touchdown on the board for them, Brock, as they start this game off a perfect 1-for-1 offensively.
Yeah, I'm going to call that scripting for success right there. Can't do it much better than that. And listen, when you script these first plays, you don't always know who the targets are going to be. It's really then relying upon what the defense is trying to take away. They couldn't take away that big old tight end.
Now it's Will Reichert on for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Eagles will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Here's Reichert set to kick this away. Fielded at the 7. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. So the Commanders' offense headed out for their opening drive. It's last season's Offensive Rookie of the Year at the helm, Brock. What a rookie season he had. Led his team to the conference title game for the first time since 1991. It's Jaden Daniels.
Kate, when you partner a relentless work ethic with elite athleticism, you get Jaden Daniels. He put on an absolute show, one of the best rookie years in the history of the game for a quarterback. And with a work ethic and speed and arm, I don't know why he would ever slow down.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 34-yard line.
19 Tiger!
The first carry now for the rookie out of Virginia Tech. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. Pick up a 5 on that play, and that's good for a Washington first down.
That's good.
May not be the way he typically gets the ball, Kate, but once he had it in his hands like a reception, he knew what to do with it. He smelled that first down, and he went and got it.
Here's Derrick Henry getting it on the ground. He's going to get this one into enemy territory to the 47. He picks up 15 on the play. That's going to give the Commanders a first down.
Ready.
First down. A gain of 15. And the Commanders
Running once more with Henry. He's going to bring this down to their 35. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first. All set to go now from the 35.
first down. First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Daniels on first down. Has him on the quick hitter. And he pushes this down to the 22-yard line. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
And they get about 5 on that first down as he's sent out of bounds. So 5 still to go now on second. We have a timeout now. Medical staff out to check on an injured man. And you hate to see this in the final week of the regular season.
Here we go. Ready?
This is Henry on second. We have a timeout now for somebody shaken up on the previous play. And as they work on him, his teammates hoping this doesn't keep him out of the postseason. Drive has gone 8 plays now as they face 3rd and 3. Another run for Henry. And he's going to take it in for the Washington touchdown. The Commanders finish off their opening drive. Derrick Henry, the touchdown. A 29th rushing score on the season for him, and that's a new NFL record. And after it was broken or tied 3 times in just 4 years in the early 2000s, Brock, it has taken until now for this record to fall again. That's his 29th rushing touchdown and sets a new NFL record, topping LaDainian Tomlinson's historic 2006 season. Matt Gay on for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Commanders start off well to tie things 7-7. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Starting from the 5. And this will give him some decent field position here, partner. And this gets out to the 30. The Eagles and quarterback Josh Allen ready to get back to work now on offense. And you can see what he's capable of when you turn this guy loose over a full campaign, leading all NFL quarterbacks in rushing yards, and he has a chance to finish at number 1. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Operating from the gun, it's Allen. Looking right, and he finds it. And he is hauled down right at that midfield stripe. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And that's good for an Eagles first down.
1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Here's the first carry for Christian McCaffrey. And he takes it up and across midfield to Commanders territory. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7. Well, we know they're comfortably into the postseason already. You just hope that no one else is added to this list on the eve of the playoffs.
And this is so hard. You do try to exercise as much caution as you can with how they're going to play guys today. But you got to still play the game. I know their team wants, everybody in that locker room wants everyone available. And they will do all they can to get themselves ready on their pursuit of the Super Bowl. Well, he saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at them. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them. And the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
So fresh set of downs now from the 39.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Completed over the middle. And he's short of the first after a mile gain. 2nd and 3 now.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3 at the Commanders' 33-yard line.
McCaffrey running between the tackles. And he's able to drive this to the 29 before the stop. That goes as a 4-yard pickup, and it gets him a first down.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that first down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. And I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. Blitz coming here. Allen. Taken in by Kirk right side. He does it. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles break the tie here in the 1st. It's a Christian Kirk touchdown. One after try good by Riker. And the Eagles take the lead here 14-7 in the 1st. Set to kick this away. Returning it from the 4. Making some progress here. And they'll be happy about where they're about to take the field. He's up to the 35 on the return.
35-yard line.
Commanders starting out in a good spot here as they get set. 1st and 10.
Let's go, 18, 5 here. Red 80.
Out of the gun, Daniels. Has a man on target to Thornton. And this great effort winds up getting them well into enemy territory before he's brought down. New set of downs for him. They'll start at the 38. Out of the gun, Henry. Makes the tackle. And they're going to stop him after he gets this to the 26. Upping the tempo with some hurry-up offense.
That's another Washington Commanders.
1st down, and they go right back to it. And it's a nice gain off a really good effort there just to stay upright. Call it 7 yards, and now they'll have 2nd down and 3.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 19-yard line.
Shotgun snap to Daniels. Finds him over the middle. And he's brought down after a short gain.
It's a 80-yard. Brings up 3rd down and 2.
It's 3rd and 2. Now Daniels. And he scores. It's a Washington touchdown. The Commanders make it a 1-point game. They were throwing for it there, and they didn't care who knew about it, Brock. And it turns out, hey, nothing was going to stop them either.
Yeah, there's something about an empty formation. You are declaring to a defense, other than QB draw, this ball is going to be in the air. But at the same time, you also force the defense's hand. There's only so many coverages they can play, and they just exposed them.
Gay to add the extra point. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Commanders tie things up at 14. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. Gets across the 30 before he's brought down. New set of downs for him from the 31. Allen now on 1st down. Gets it through the middle. Gets it to the 15. And he gets it in. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles take the lead on the first play of the drive. It's a Troy Franklin touchdown. Reichard there to tack on the extra points. And the Eagles break that tie and now lead by 7. Well, these top-tier offenses have brought the firepower so far. Plenty of points in that first quarter. 21-14, our score. We'll return to the link right after this. Set to kick this away. Returning it from the 4. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The Commanders and QB Jaden Daniels headed out for their next look on offense. And he's one final strong week away from finishing as the NFL's leader in passing yards for this season. All right, the Washington offense is set. Here comes 1st and 10. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, he falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
From the gun, it's Daniels. Complete downfield to Felton. And he's going to be hauled out on a gain across midfield down inside the 45-yard line.
Let's go for Washington. First down.
Daniels now on first down. Short pass brought in. And they get him out just before he can move those chains, partner. It's a gain of 9 on first down. Let's see what they want to do here, partner. It's 2nd and inches.
Chosen Anderson. 10 yards on the pickup.
From the gun, a run for Henry. And finally, they bring him down. He shook off a couple of defenders there on a nice pickup. Daniels leading hurry up.
5-yard gain on the play.
Going to the ground again on first. Pickup of 8 on the run. And that sets up 2nd and 2.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you would take it in the NFL.
At the 21-yard line.
Here's Daniels. He's got his man. That's Travis Kelce. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
Bringing the offense up to the line. 1st and 10. Flying down the middle with Henry. And they're going to have 1st and goal after he picked up a nice chunk there. Offense working quickly. And when he reached 1,000 yards, it was a mark of a great season already, right? But this is rising to something else now. He's starting to get up to the stratosphere that only the greatest seasons reach. And it's 1,500 yards for him after that last carry. He gets 4 yards on the carry, and that's going to leave him just a yard out on 2nd and goal.
That run now has put them in such a great spot, Kate. You get a run like that inside the 1st and goal situations, there's a whole lot of confidence when you break the huddle.
On the jump.
Now it's 2nd and goal from the 1. Henry. And he barrels across for the touchdown. The Commanders can tie it up in the 2nd after cutting into the lead. Derrick Henry, the touchdown. Gay to add the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Commanders tie this game at 21. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. It's a return from the 7. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. Head coach Nick Sirianni readying the Eagles for their next series. And eventually, Brock, one of their drives is going to fail to reach that end zone. But through 3 possessions so far, they have been perfect.
And in order for that to happen, somebody somewhere on this defense has got to rise to the occasion.
They'll start this series with an option left. And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Working from the gun, it's Allen. Able to get it to Franklin. He gets loose down the right side. And they are all the way into that red zone. It began at the 30 and has now jumped to 1st and 10 all the way down inside the red zone. Out of the pistol, McCaffrey. Not the way to begin a new set of downs, Brock, as they drop him behind the line. And it's not just your quarterbacks, Brock, who are going to have short memories. You tell me this, too. Defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
Catch is made in close. And they'll get this down nearly to the end zone. Instead, stopped at the 2. Breaking the huddle. Here's 1st and goal.
First down. 1st and goal at the 2-yard line.
McCaffrey is in. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles take a 2nd quarter lead. Christian McCaffrey, the touchdown. One after trying good by Riker. And the Eagles break that tie and now lead by 7. Here's Riker set to kick this away. Has this at the 6. He stopped on the run back of the 27. The Commanders and Derrick Henry making their way back out on offense. And you can see that in our final week of the regular season, no one has had a better nose for the end zone than him.
Okay,
Commanders to the line now, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10. Henry gets it here to start the drive. And he'll manage 3 there to begin this one. 2nd and 7 coming up. Daniels leading the hurry up.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
Three. Cadillac.
On 2nd down, here's Henry again. Breaks the tackle. He's got space ahead. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that's good for a Washington 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Cowboy 80.
Well, Brock, a lot of scoring so far as we have reached our 2-minute warning. More football from the link coming up in just a moment. 1st down from the 42. Gives to Henry on the inside handoff. And he's going to have this up and across midfield, partner, to the 48. They gain 11 on that play. And that's going to give the Commanders a 1st down.
I'm not lying.
Here's a give for Henry. And he gets him around 6 there. And a play made by Jacob Parrish.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
Finds him on the crossing route. And they haul him down just a foot or 2 shy of the red zone. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs.
You know, Kate, you'll... Teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. And a lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
He's going to have the Washington touchdown. The Commanders earn the chance to tie it before halftime.
Kate, that's just simply the difference-making edge that these elite running backs bring to you. A lot of backs can get you 10 yards, 20 yards. But the elite backs, they can take it to the house.
That one splits the uprights. And the Commanders tie us up 28-all. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Fielded at the 7. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. Now the Eagle offense headed back out to the field. And with exactly 1 minute left to go, they've got some time, but they've got to work fairly quick. Eagles getting ready. Here comes 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Allen. One's complete over the middle. And this one does not go far. Offense at the line, but they won't snap it. We've got a timeout.
At the 30-yard line.
Pressure coming. It's Allen. That's for Waddle again. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. Giving 24 yards on that one. And that'll be good for a Philadelphia 1st down.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Throwing now on 1st down. Allen finds his man Gray. And they get this down to the 28. Philadelphia going to spend its 2nd timeout. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. Offense getting set. Here's 1st and 10. To throw again. It's Allen. score, but that does set him up, Brock, with first and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone. The Commanders take a timeout. They're first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
From inside the 1, here's first and goal. Allen gonna throw again. And he scores. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles get some late points and the lead. It's a Jalen Waddle touchdown. Record there to tack on the extra points. And the Eagles break that tie and now lead by 7.
Commanders 48.
Here's Reichert set to kick this away. This return starts at the 5. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort. Out comes the Commander offense for another series. Backed up this far and with such little time left, Brock, you gotta imagine they're just gonna kneel this out. A little less than 30 seconds to go as they begin this drive. First and 10 now. Here's Daniels. Forces that one, and it's intercepted. Patrick Queen in to pick it off. And the Eagles will have a shot at least a field goal here. Maybe the end zone after that return. Well, I know I don't need to tell you, partner, but if you're going to try to get aggressive, really push a throw downfield like that, you have to be smart about how you do it.
Yeah, that is spot on, Kate. If you've got to find that spot when you know the coverage won't be able to hold up, especially as you go 20, 30, 40 yards down the field. Hey, listen, these defenders in the league today, you throw a ball deep down the field like that, it turns into a 50-50 ball. More times than not, they can make a play and take it away just as they did.
Philadelphia settled and ready. It's first and 10. Allen looking to throw. To the left side, it's pulled in by Waddle. And he goes down approaching that 10-yard line.
He's out of bounds on the 12-yard line. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up second and 4.
After a good pickup, they've got second and 4. They kick the running back in motion. Blitz coming here. Allen. Another catch for Waddle. It's a Philadelphia touchdown. The Eagles will add to their lead at the end of the half. It's a Jalen Waddle touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. So, Brock, this offense looking sharp here in the first half as they extend their lead.
You know, and when things are going well, sometimes you really just get into a groove. And this is a unit that's putting the pieces together.
One after try good by Reichert. And the Eagles double their lead to 14. Here's Reichert set to kick this away. So it goes for a touchback. Let's see what they decide to do with the time they've got remaining here. First and 10, but only time left for maybe a couple of plays here. Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. And they don't connect there, so only 6 seconds remaining. Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's second and 10. Looking to throw. He puts some juice on a deep. Oh, this is getting ugly early. Intercepted again. Jordan. Oh, the ball is loose again. They'll recover, still with it. Reaches the 40. Into the red zone. And somehow they reach the end zone with no time remaining in the half. That right there was impressive, Brock. Even with the fumble, absolutely no panic on his part. Finding that football, keeping the play going, and taking it in for 6.
I am just hearing our old offensive coordinator, Tom Moore, say whoever plays the hardest the longest wins. And that's what you got to do. You got to play harder, you got to play longer than your opponent, and when you get an opportunity, go seize it.
extra point. And the kick is good, so they take some valuable points off that lead right at the end of this half. So a one-possession game, Brock, after our first 2 quarters. Now let's throw it over to our pal Scott Hansen. He's got our halftime report.
Okay, Kate, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone. Scott Hansen here on the 5th floor studios. A little abridged version of a halftime report here, as both defensive coordinators might be having speaks with their players. That begs the question, can any defense get a stop in the second half? To find out, let's go back out to the stadium and join our commentary team, Kate Scott and Brock Hewer.
Thanks for that update, Scott. Welcome back, everyone, for the third quarter. A one-touchdown game here as we get you back down to the field. Well, if you love high-scoring games, no doubt you have been glued to your television so far. And no signs of slowing down as we begin our second half. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The Washington offense is set. Here comes 1st and 10. Back to work after throwing the pick. Connects on the crosser. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he could reach that 40.
It's a gain of 11. And the Washington
Daniels on 1st down. One going to go against the D.
That's interference. Defense.
He got too aggressive to try and stop that play, and they tag him for pass interference. One play in, Brock, and this drive is already in enemy territory.
Mike, here we go.
They'll run here following the penalty. Keeps himself upright. And he's going to take it in for the Washington touchdown. The Commanders cut into the lead coming out of halftime. Derrick Henry, the touchdown. His 3rd of the game on the ground. Gay with the point after. And the Commanders tie this game up. Tie ball game now as they send this away. This one's fielded at the 40-yard line. Escapes the defender. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. The Eagles are headed out there alongside Jalen Waddle for this next series. It's all squared up again following that touchdown, partner, so some added importance on this series. First call here coming from the shotgun. Begin with a quick completion to the right side. And he gets this one out to the 40-yard line. And it's a gain of 12 on that one. And that's good for an Eagles first down.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum. Keep that defense on its heels.
From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10. They send a tight end in motion. Lead option on 1st down. He's going to keep it. Trying to find some positive yardage. He's across the 45. And he's all the way down to the 32-yard line. 28-yard pickup there. And that'll be good for a Philadelphia first down.
1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Play action now with Allen. It's caught at the 4. And they're going to have 1st and goal as he gets this down to the 4.
Every offense I've ever seen from Pop Warner to the NFL's got this play in the playbook, but every offense isn't capable of executing it because it takes a quarterback and a receiver on the same page, and that page is textbook.
It's a 3-yard gain, and they're in great shape now with 2nd and goal from the 1.
2nd and goal.
Let's go.
Here's another for him. And he's in this time. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles grab the lead on their first series of the half. Christian McCaffrey, the touchdown. Record there to tack on the extra point. And the Eagles break that tie and now lead by 7. Here's Reichert set to kick this away. Returning it from the 4. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
The Commanders take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. First and 10. Here's Judkins to begin the drive. And he's going to manage a lone yard on that drive up the gut. Patrick Queen ranging in for the tackle.
25-yard line. 1-yard gain.
Out of the gun, Daniels escapes the pocket. Moving right, airs it out down the sideline. Had the window to go deep, but just couldn't make it happen. Now it's third down. So now a timeout for a player who's shaken up on that previous snap, and I think we can all agree not what any of us were hoping to see as we close out this regular season. So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down. They run. Here's Henry. He hits a wall, stops at a yard, and that's going to bring up fourth down.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
This offense is not leaving the field. On 4th and 8, they're going for it. Looking to throw. Puts everything he has under this one. That one's cut at the 10-yard line. And he is in. Touchdown, Washington. The Commanders can tie it up after hitting Payton in the 3rd.
That's some good old-fashioned playground football. Even at the elementary school, find the fastest kid and let him run.
Gay to add the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Commanders bring it back to even.
Gay to kick off for Washington.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock, so they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. The Eagles are headed back out on offense as we get a look at Christian McCaffrey. And we've seen some matching touchdowns as of late, so the scoring coming at a good clip, Brock. Let's see if they can keep this up.
You know what's fun, Kate? After all of these years, I have friends that are offensive guys and friends that are defensive guys. And my friends watching this one offensively love it. The defensive guys, they're climbing up their walls.
And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And that's good for an Eagles first down. Defenders in the area, they still make the connection, Brock. It almost looked like it was just another throw on the practice field.
Yeah, this is how you just develop that just trust factor, that connection. We see it with QBs and tight ends, and the best of them make it look easy.
And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. This time they've got him. He can't break another tackle. He will go down behind the line.
When you get that jet sweep to the outside, you have to. You have to get vertical. There is just too much team speed in today's NFL if you don't go north and south.
They break the huddle. It's second down now. Operating from the gun, it's Allen. Has him on the quick hitter. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped.
You know, they really love that drag route because he's one of those guys that can count on not only to make the catch, but create after the catch. If they don't close on him quickly, he can add a lot of yards before someone tracks him down.
3rd and just 2 to go. Quickly looking left, and it's complete. And this play's nearly going to reach that 25-yard line. Defender there to take him out just short of it. A pickup of 17. And that'll be good for a Philadelphia first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Short side option here. He's running left. Driving across the 15-yard line. It's a Philadelphia touchdown. The Eagles take a 3rd quarter lead. Josh Allen, the touchdown. Well, we all knew somebody was running with it there, and when the defender started flowing towards the back, he made the right call that he would be the one to run it in.
Yeah, he sure did. I think if he hands that off, this play does not end in a touchdown, but in a collision for his running back.
Yeah.
So not only is that running back thinking his quarterback, the rest of the guys are celebrating for that decision.
Reichert on for the point after.
For the extra point.
Extra point set right down the middle. And the Eagles break that tie and now lead by 7.
Commanders 49.
Here's Reichert set to kick this away. Starting from the 5. And he's brought down just inside the 25. The Commanders and Derrick Henry making their way back out on offense. And the first half scoring has continued so far in this second half as they try to keep the pace. Commanders to the line now, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10.
Past the 60, past the 60. Dragon 60. Go.
Shotgun snap to Daniels. To the left and hauled in by Kelsey. And he's going to be brought down here at the 42. Now it looks like one of the Eagles is having some trouble out there and is in need of some assistance. Big shot to begin the drive has him up beyond the 40.
60 back there, 60. Come on, come on.
On 1st down, here's Daniels. He throws a bullet to the center. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Jordan Battle with the INT. And no surprises here. They decline that holding call, and they're going to hang on to that interception. Across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. Big shot to begin the drive has him up beyond the 40.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
On 1st and 10, it's McCaffrey. He's pushed straight ahead, and that's maybe a yard at most. Stopped by the future Hall of Famer. More All-Pro nods than any active defender, and it's Bobby Wagner. Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. Working from the gun, it's Allen. He's going to loft one deep to the left. Brought in inside the 20. This is all the way to the 13-yard line.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive jump. You've got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
With each carry he gets, Brock, I'm starting to wonder, is this going to be the last touch that he gets in this game? Because it hasn't been a great performance for him.
You know, individually, collectively, and you can look up front, right? They've just not been winning the battle enough push, enough drive to get this running game going.
And back-to-back passes that should have been intercepted. 2 great chances to take it away. Both of them dropped, Brock, and now they stay out there for 3rd down. Slot man motioned over. He gets it out left, and it's caught. And he's able to get this down to the 13. Will Reichert now to try the field goal. High percentage look for him here from the left hash. Reichert connects there. And that'll push it to double digits in a 2-possession game.
You look at that third down play, looking back, and it really turns into a 3-point play. It's why situational work is so critical. Coaches talk about it all the time. Sure, you love the field goal, but man, they would have loved a touchdown more.
Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down. All right, the Washington offense is set. Here comes 1st and 10. Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. He's looking deep once again. It connects on the deep shot. And he is in. Touchdown, Washington. The Commanders shave some off the deficit late in the quarter. Terry McLaurin with the touchdown. Hope you weren't settled in to call a long drive there, partner, because only took him a matter of seconds to go all 80 yards and hit pay dirt.
Are you kidding me? I love big plays just like everybody in the building loves big plays, and it took all of them, the guys up front doing their job, and certainly the playmakers to finish it.
Gay to add the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Commanders cut it to a field goal game.
Commanders 56.
Raleigh set up and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. Okay, well that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. The Eagles are headed out there alongside Jalen Waddle for this next series. They've certainly had no issues scoring, but their opponents have been right there with them, so they could really use some more points on this drive. 1st and 10, here's Allen. On target to his back, here's Christian McCaffrey. And he's going to be brought down at the 42.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot.
Well, his first real mistake, that's intercepted. Keely Ringo picks it off. And the Commanders bring the interception back beyond the 40 before the tackle is made. Commanders starting out in a good spot here as they get set. 1st and 10. The drive begins with Henry. And they sent it straight ahead, but the front stops him after a gain of 3. Only 1 quarter remaining now in these teams' regular season. It's Commanders football, and they need to get to work here. They're trailing late. Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. From the gun, Judkins. Gets some space around midfield. And he's all the way across midfield down to inside that 45-yard line. Give him 13 on that play. And that's good for a Washington 1st down.
To play running back in this league, well, you've got to have tremendous vision. We saw it twice. Once to find the lane upfield, and then to get to space and break off some extra yards.
On 1st and 10, it's Henry. You do get him down, but the damage is done. He just gets down inside the 35-yard line. Timeout called on the field, so we've got a player shaken up, and at the worst time, too. They just wanted to keep everyone healthy entering the playoffs next week. 1st and 10 from the 32. From the gun, it's Daniels. Completes downfield to Felton. Tackle made at the 10. 1st and goal coming up.
Those routes across the field become oh so dangerous the longer that play progresses. Gives him more time to get free, wiggle away from that man-to-man coverage. With enough time, it's almost inevitable. He'll find enough space for a completion.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
Ready.
Shotgun handoff here for Junkins. And a couple of teammates combining there for the stop after just 1 yard. Not in a time crunch just yet, but they're hurrying to the line anyway. Here's Junkins on 2nd down. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Well, hold on a sec. We've got an Eagle hurting pretty good out there, and they're going to head out to look at him.
Ready.
Play number 7 on this drive, and they need 7 here on 3rd down.
Down the line. 18 Rattler.
Now Daniels to throw. Makes the catch. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop. Daniels leading the hurry up. Here's Tootin. And he runs it across. Touchdown! The Commanders take a 4th quarter lead. Now a try to go up by 4. Put it out of the range of a field goal. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Commanders take a 4-point lead.
Commanders 63, Eagles 59. Gay to kick off.
Here's Gay now to handle the kickoff. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Eagles ready to set up shop on offense. They find themselves down here in the 4th after that touchdown. This game could end up depending on how they respond right here. And this one breaks beautifully as they're going to get it forward to their own 45. They get an even 10 on that play. And that's good for an Eagles 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
One of the tight ends motions right. So Reed to give to McCaffrey. And that's only 1 yard up the middle. Going to be 2nd down. Now a timeout for an injured player. That's Christian McCaffrey being attended to. Hopefully with his history, this is something minor. Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. From the shotgun, it's Allen. He's got it to him yet again, and that one is caught. All right, looks like they're going to try to power this across. Goal line formation on 3rd and inches. On the sneak, it's Allen. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line. It's a meager 2-yard gain, but that's enough to award them the 1st down.
Kate, is there a simpler play in football that's come to life more than the QB sneak? We see all different varieties now, but it has become so darn effective. And when you got a tough QB that wants to put it on his shoulders, he's silent for it.
Trying to make it happen, but no luck. This goes backwards on 1st down. Well, the extra blocking sure didn't spring that run the way they hoped it would, Brock.
In the old West Coast system, you call 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, Tiger. Tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more like a kitty cat effort there.
Allen to throw. Short pass brought in. And a solid gain there. Gets him across the 45 before he goes out. 3rd down, and they need to get 10.
3rd and 10.
Looking to throw. Throwing all the way to the end zone here. Oh, again, it looks like a pick, but they drop it. A chance to steal it away in the end zone. They just can't finish the play.
Oh, that was such an opportunity lost. They were looking for a way out without giving up any points on the series. And instead, he just couldn't quite hang on.
And this will fly out of bounds to deny a return. They're going to mark it a little before the 20. The Commanders and Terry McLaurin ready for another look on offense. And he's been reading the coverage, dare I say, Brock, even better than his quarterback has all game. I mean, he just continues to find openings and make plays in this 2nd half. And offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out. Throwing on first down, Daniels. Kelsey's got it right side. And he's going to be escorted out right along that 35-yard line. Now it looks like one of the Eagles is having some trouble out there and is in need of some assistance. All set to go now from the 35.
Go! Ready.
First and 10 now. Here's Daniels. Taking a shot deep here. That's grabbed inside the 30. And he is in. Touchdown, Washington. The Commanders now lead by 10. Terry McLaurin with the touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game.
I know you got a mixture looks defensively. You just can't play all zone coverage, and sometimes you got to play man-to-man. But with the receiver, with that kind of speed, that is scary, and he just made him pay.
Gay to add the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Commanders drive their lead to 11. Here's Gay now to handle the kickoff. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And he gets it up beyond the 20, but boy, did they plant him a few inches into the ground at the end of that run. Head coach Nick Sirianni readying the Eagles for their next series. And they just saw that lead stretch out to a 2-score margin now. Really makes this a must-score series late.
And Kate, you know I believe this. You can never play this game in a state of desperation, but a state of urgency got to be at sky high right now.
First down throw for Allen. Completed over the middle. And he's going to get this up to the 26 before being taken down. Offense in the hurry up here. Now we'll hold on to this. And he's going to be bottled up just a few yards into that second down run. Offense in the hurry up here.
It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 2.
Allen on 3rd and 2. Complete beyond the marker. But it bounces out of bounds, so they'll retain possession.
You know what? This game is hard. So sometimes catching a break or two in just the right circumstances is a big deal. Sideline could be your best friend as a runner. If you lose the ball next to it, there's a good chance it could go harmlessly out of bounds.
And he made a bid for midfield there, but stops at his own side at the 49. And goes to the hurry up here.
Complete to number 13, Christian Kirk.
No run. This is Graham. And his short game gets them a new set of downs. Working quickly here.
And an Eagles first down.
On first down, Allen has him on the quick hitter. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
Play action now with Allen. Trying to push deep downfield. And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted. And the Commanders are going to have it after his second interception of the season. Offense showing trips out right as they get set for this 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. This one finds Kelsey. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. Great start to this drive. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield after just one play. They're going to pass it here. Finds him over the middle. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10. Out of the gun, Daniels. That one's cut along the left sideline. And he's out of bounds on a gain that takes him into the red zone. Brock inside the 15. Offense is set. 1st and 10. From the red zone now. That one's incomplete in the end zone.
As I I watched practices today, Kate, both college and professionally. One thing is abundantly clear. Teams spend so much more time in the red zone. They know it's the money zone. And defensively, if you can force incompletions and knock it away and leave teams for field goals, you got a great chance to win.
Philadelphia going to spend its second timeout. And they'll have just one left to burn now. First and goal now as they try to pad this lead.
Ready.
2. Will not score, and it's not going to get back to the line either. I think he lost close to 3 on that play. Backed up to the 4-yard line now. It's second and goal. On the give, here's Judkins. And he pushes them a little closer to the 3. Back-to-back run, stop short, and now it leaves him with a big third and goal. Shotgun snap to Daniels. He's got it, it's in close. And the defense was ready. They got him at the line.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, and you can make a play in the open field, keep it short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
Starting out trips right here. First and 10. Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. Throwing the out route complete. And he's finally forced out of bounds as he gets him up past the 15. Gain of 15 there. And that'll be good for a Philadelphia first down.
First and 10 at the 17-yard line.
Go get him, go get him, go get him.
And send him over right. First and 10. Here's Allen. And he let his man just a little too much there. That's an incomplete pass. He's been a frequent target throughout this game, Bronk. We've seen that coverage tighten up a little bit more on him every time the ball's thrown his way.
Well, it hasn't taken him off the board completely. He's still beating them for some catches, but that heightened focus defensively does lead to moments like that one where what would normally be a catch falls incomplete.
And in a blink, they are up to midfield before somebody manages to stop him.
And an Eagles first down.
And we're down to 26 seconds on the clock after that spike. Second and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here. Working from the gun. It's Allen. And like an empty wrapper, he just throws that one away.
You know, Kate, that was one of those situations where you hear a quarterback having a clock, right? You know, and he had enough time in the pocket, but then it was like, okay, time is running out, and I got to do something. He did not force a throw and risk a pick. Instead, he just got rid of it and cut his losses.
And even on third down, he sees no choice other than to get rid of it. Not the play they wanted. It's going to be fourth down. They're going to go for it here, trailing in the fourth. Here he goes. Got to have this on fourth down. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. And they'll turn it over on downs as that pass comes up empty, and off the field they go. Commanders starting out in a good spot here as they get set. First and 10. From the gun, it's Daniels. And this one falls incomplete, so we're down to 4 seconds, and we'd assume our final snap. This undoubtedly the final snap of a decided contest. Brought in the right side. With a solid gain there, gets him across the 45 before he goes out. So it's a win on the road for the Commanders. Well, Brock, the playoffs didn't materialize for them this year, but at least they were able to rally together here in this final week and close the campaign out with a victory.
Yeah, you know, once those playoffs are out of the picture, your focus really becomes building some hope for next season. Ending things on a good note, getting people excited about your tape and what's to come in the future. And in this win, we certainly saw some of those moments that make me excited to see them chase the playoffs next season.
So for my partner, Brock Ewart, and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott saying this has been the NFL, not EA Sports. It's a win for the Commanders as we say so long from Philadelphia.